Welcome to Arthur L. Williams Stadium in Lynchburg, Virginia, home to the Liberty Flames. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the UCF Knights, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Liberty Flames. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Knights will kick it away to start. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Flames offense will go on the attack first. If you look at this game on paper, it really shouldn't be much of a matchup. You have a high-powered offense against, candidly, an overmatched opponent. But, hey, you never know. You got to line up and play the game.
On paper, this is a horrible matchup. But this game's not played on paper, right? Like, this defense, they're going to have to play their best game. They're going to have to play more consistent than they have. They haven't tackled well this season. They're going to have to play their best game against a great opponent. But we've seen upsets happen. They got to get some adrenaline, some emotion, something good to happen early.
I think it has to happen early, David, and then the question is, can they maintain that over the course of the entire game? Listen, it's college football. 18 to 22-year-olds, and maybe this offense just thinks they can come out here and roll their helmet out on the field, and that's going to get it done. We've seen crazy stuff happen, but no doubt, this defense has to play out of their minds today to have any shot.
When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here to make sure mentally your mind is right starting this season off today.
Yeah, I mean, to make your dreams come true, it starts one game at a time, the old cliche. But the Big 12, year in and year out, so many different teams that can beat you, so many different teams that can put points up on the scoreboard. Got to start fast in Big 12 play.
Has to get there to move the sticks. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Flames are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Quick completion on the out route. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Fires downfield. Just goes right through the wicket and brings up third down. Man, he will be thinking about that one. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Complete to the right. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. The Flames with the 1st and 10. Running to the left. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Breaks into the open. He smashes his way through again. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. A first down run in the red zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now on 2nd and goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Flames will hustle to the line. They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Flames! Great job by the back on the option.
The offense goes as he does, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So UCF's offense will have its first possession of the game. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we have.
He's going to take a shot. Oh, right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanting to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Trying play action. Under fire. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Fires to the tight end. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. New set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. A strike downfield. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. He'll do it himself. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Knights will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Gets it to him on the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up. Great place to start for this offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball.
He can't find enough room. Stopped at the 17, and it brings up a 4th down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
That's the end of the period. Liberty is on top. We played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. The Flames come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Oh, it's picked off. Takes it the other way. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover one, man coverage, and did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage, you jam them, and it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process, and that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, UCF! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. The give out of the gun. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got his man downfield. Breaks free in the middle. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. A big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Zings it complete to the right. Oh, that move is going to leave them dizzy.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. And I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. He'll off one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Fires to the middle. Got him, and nobody's close. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. From the gun. Looking to get it in. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Just keep slinging it. Touchdown, Liberty! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. They had to stand by and watch that scoring margin. Now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Leaves it with the running back. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick release by the QB. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Toss to the outside. Running to Green. Turning it on. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. The Knights want to pick up the tempo.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Defense in press coverage. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. It's caught downfield. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. Got it. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Trying to slam in. And they can't punch it in with a 1st down run, and the defense has 1 stop.
And you got to get locked in the red zone. A lot of defensive coordinators, they'll tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big stop.
Once again, finding nowhere to run against this defense. He's knocked down immediately. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. They won't let him in. He had a nose for that end zone, but he will be stopped short. Here comes the field goal unit. And this one splits the uprights. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll return it. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. And the Flames with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. fires to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play.
There he goes. He was on his way. He could smell it. He gets it inside the 10. They stop him at the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has him ready to go from inside the 10. Wants to go up top. Quarterback strolling away from Heath. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Touchdown, Flames! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. Let's see what he can do with the return. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You've got to be so smart. You're going to be aggressive with your decision.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today in Lynchburg. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at the Bill Arthur L. Williams Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Flames will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready.
Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Great job by that defender. I mean, he timed that snap count perfectly, got into the backfield and created the negative play.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his man, it's Miles. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Knights want to move quickly.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Fires to the big fella. Slips one guy, now he's loose. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. From the gun, the running back has it. Shakes off the defender. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And that one is picked off in the end zone. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
He's looking deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Here comes the heat. Going to try to get it himself. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. And the Flames in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible jump?
It's picked off, and that's number 10. Racing down the left side. Past the 10. Touchdown, Knights! And they turn it into a defensive score.
What an incredible individual effort by that big fella there. And Dave, you know, it's funny. I've been hearing more and more about how these D linemen are the best athletes on the field. What do you think?
I present to you Exhibit A. Look at the big fella. Not only does he make...
And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
The Flames come to the line in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Might be looking to run. Throwing on the run. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Punts it out of the air. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. And the Flames are rolling down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads it left. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. He wants to change this route. Throws to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Complete to the left. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. He'll throw it. Firing to the right, complete. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the shotgun, the inside give. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Liberty!
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. James Madison is making it look easy today. A special performance that would make the 4th president of the United States proud.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll try to get the edge on the left. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Complete. Powers through the defender. And eventually taken down, but what about that spin move? Gives him the first down yardage. The Knights have it with a 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. Well, after not getting a thing done on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. Wide receiver going in motion. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Miles. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Bringing the heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the 3rd quarter comes to a close. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Finds the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Fakes it past the marker. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Makes the grab. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. It's complete to the right. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. The Flames moving quickly to the line.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. Got his man. Breaks into the open. Headed to the end zone. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. And the Flames line it up with a 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. Go straight ahead. And he'll be stopped for no gain. Still sitting at the 3-yard line. How good have they been on 3rd down today? And another opportunity here on 3rd and goal. On the option. Now the pitch. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown play. Excellent pass by the back on the option. They extend the lead here in the fourth, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1. And the extra point is good, and the lead swells to 16, and it's getting late.
Reese, that's 3 for the young fella. I mean, this dude's smelling the end zone. Anytime he gets near it, you know he's going to lower his shoulder, do whatever it takes to get in the end zone. The hat trick, the 3rd touchdown.
UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. After converting that 4th down on the ground, now let's see what they've got on 1st. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Here's a heat. He wants to go deep. Makes a catch. Converts on 4th down and still on his feet. The Knights racing to the line in the hurry-up. How about that one? 4th and forever, and he just turned one loose and fired it for the 1st down.
Man, does that sting defensively. You get him in the perfect situation. You know they're going to pass the football. You play the ball deep, and you give up a deep pass. That is a back-breaking play.
The Knights have it with a 1st and 10.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. And a really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the 1st down.
Wide receiver comes in motion. 2nd and 10. He'll throw again. He's got it. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought...
He's got it in more than enough for a 1st down. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, UCF!
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to...
The pressure gets to him. Quarterback is sacked, and the 2-point attempt is denied, and the lead stays right where it is. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. With jet sweep pass. Turning it on! And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Flames can really attack on this 2nd and short. They want that clock to run. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move it. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll go to the air. Rush is on him. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The quick out. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They just keep firing. Quickly to the flat in the wide receiver screen. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Release to the back. Makes the grab on the left. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. He's looking to throw. Got his man on the right. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Grab. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Flames in the hurry up. He's got his man, makes the grab. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Liberty. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Man, it just means more in the SEC. And take a look at how things are playing out here. LSU is currently ahead in this one in Death Valley, but I can see Mike the Tiger out there pacing. This has been a very close game. They're up by 10 over Missouri. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's a throw downfield late. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Fires to the big fella. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. They get to him as he throws. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. He'll keep it himself. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Might be changing the route. He's looking to pass. Under fire. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Fires one high and deep. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Setting up the screen. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the wideout. Makes a grab. He's got a first down. The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on fourth down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field and catches the defense off guard.
Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. He's looking to throw. Touchdown play! And the pummeling has started. They extend the lead here in the fourth, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. He'll pull it on the read. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack.